I've turned Van's gambits on, but I've no way of knowing what they are. The only reason I've done it is because with gambits on, he'll walk up to a target that he's attacking on his own, so I don't have to hold the analog stick down. Which is fine by me, because I keep expecting him to do it anyway, and then he doesn't. Hold up my stone. Look at this. Now, in case you had not remembered, we've got a shade stone and we're sucking all the light off the rocks to make our powerful relic, so that we can eventually commit a heist. A dark moat, eh? A big moat in the middle of the boat. I'll have no reason. Will you go? He goes! I'm not doing this! He's going on his own. They strafe all the wretches themselves. Go on. Go on, take a nap in a carrier bag. You're very small, you're like a mouse. You are now a level. One more level than everyone else had when they met you. 38 gil. Oh, I can't wait to get more prizes. I can't wait to get another prize like the one from the film. There's a sparkly. Let's go over to this side of things, because we've not been over there at all yet. I say we've not been over here at all yet, have we? Charles? I say, Charles, have you not been there? I don't think Charles has been here. Let's have our... Let's revitalise. There's no... Well, I've done it twice. Please leave. Please leave the crystals alone. There's no need for all this. There's no need for all this. We've got a rabbit and not much else. Please hurt this dog for our amusement. Oh. I'm going at you so many. I've probably got enough for the thing I said I was going to get, haven't I? Look at that. Now I can use a technique that... Oh, fucking hell. I can really fucking up my numbers, can't I? Yeah, it is a little bit expensive though. What can we get you? Different hats. I'm not opposed to getting different hats. Everyone needs a new hat eventually. Eventually everyone gets a new head. This is a magical fantasy world, don't forget, where such things are possible. I'm going to be chaining hyenas for profit. Wherever there's a hyena, I'm going to hit it with this sword until it calms down. That is my task. That is my task as a member of the Hit Them Brigade. The more of the same... I don't think it has to be the exact same monster, but as long as it's in, like, the same genus. You may have noticed, like, in the bottom right, just above all of our HP and whatnot, it says, like, 2 chain, or 3 chain, depending on how many chain it is. And eventually you start getting better loot, or just more loot. If you're hunting the same thing over and over again, it increases your odds of getting some really good stuff. So that's how you farm for the more important things in life. If you're convinced that one of these bastards has got the Holy Grail, keep hitting all of his friends until you get it. How much energy do you have for us? A hefty percentage, I hope. Oh, fucking hell. That was very hefty. A very hefty stone. Maybe one of the children will turn you into a crystal man. Come on. What's the special hyena prize that I get? For getting so many of you at once. There's got to be a benefit. Come forth. Come in and sing the Song of Sick. I wonder if we can... Where can we get... Well, the magic shop, obviously, but I wonder if they'll sell me cure at this point. Or am I wasting my time trying to turn into an armadillo when I've not really got any chance of doing that? Ordinarily, an armadillo must be born. An armadillo must be craved. I wander off into there's an entrance to untold prizes over there. And I'm wondering if I can go. But no be. Funny little fiend. Funny little fiend, we're all picking up potions off the floor. Just to further establish who's truly here. And here we are. In the Ester Sands. But we're in a weird place. So, let me demonstrate what I was talking about earlier. Here's a wolf. It's the same kind of thing as the hyenas, so it should be close enough that it'll continue the chain. Look at that. 8-chain Wolf Brigade. That's how we... It's the map of the snoot. The snoot's touch in the top right, look. Oh, hello, it's me. Are you enjoying my face? Are you enjoying my face to walk around on? A few more wolves to hurt. Oh yes, more wolves like these. More wolves need to have pain done to them. You are getting in the way of that. And I don't understand why. We've all got our funny hollow little knives. There we go, the chain level's gone up. So, now you know why I'm hurting all the dogs. That looks like a big one. A big one for me. Come here. Come here with your rendered arsehole. The fucking hell, we really got you. I hated that dog. Damn. Alright. Well. Rather vicious, aren't we? Let's get back to what we were doing, however. What's alive over here? Another wolf! It needs to be stopped. There's a bird! Yes. That's why it's remarkable that there was like a series of these. Oh! A guy is getting them. Well, you seem to know what you're doing, certainly, hurting all the wild chickens. Yeah, we hadn't established that these were an enemy yet, and so the fact that there was a pen full of them seemed maybe less remarkable, apart from the fact that they are perfect spheres. I'll leave you to your chicken bothering. So let's go away. Let's go away. Oh, hello. Hello there. He's protecting me. Thank you for protecting us with your gun. Look at that. Helpful lad. Helpful. Oh, you're still doing something. Oh, thank you very kindly, sir. Thank you very kindly doing your little wiggly dance. Right, here's another thing. Oh, I can steal from things. Let's rob a hyena. For good luck. Look at this. I couldn't steal anything. You had nothing of value. No good can come from burgling this creature. That is a shame. That is a shame, but we persevere. Only he who perseveres in the face of roast dinners has the right to call himself the Messiah. Jesus wouldn't let your Sunday roast stop him. He'll plough right through the turkey. And any roast bird that stands in his way. Right. Be careful not to wake up the big lad, because you'll break our fun combo. Doing all sorts of stuff that you're not meant to. Like waking up. Don't always have to hurt a big guy. That's simple enough to understand, isn't it? You've got to go. You're done. You're done like a knife moment. And yet the hyenas don't seem to bother the rabbits. They're not like enemies. They just want... Oh. Ah yeah, sometimes the treasure heals you, because you picked it up so good. It depends how good you are at holding the stone like this. Alright, we're good. We're good, we've got the magics. Let's go back to Jin and see what he says. Rightio. We've obtained a sunstone. High quality and made of resin. Oh, we've gone back. That's just the drawing of the sun. The light doesn't seem to... He's always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, you see. Well, a bunch of us decided to stand near the werewolves. We were having a lark, but then I larked too hard and one of the werewolves noticed. They looked over and they were like, "Is someone larking over there? I'm a werewolf, this is what we sound like, eat your breakfast." And then they came at us with their big knives and we got very upset. I ran away, lost all of my legs, found these ones, but they were made of plastic, so they're having trouble acclimating to becoming human flesh. Don't tell anybody about my toes! Imagine that, Pinello. Toes. You could have these. All of this could be yours if you would just mend your ways. I'll roast you back to all the wiggly. That's the other thing. My fingers are painted on. I actually have flippers. I know you must think it's strange that someone who lives out in the desert like this would be part penguin. However, historically, penguins have always lived in the desert. They've just painted it white to confuse you. It's all been a long, fucking centuries-long penguin-led psyop to take out their frustrations on the human face. Please take these with my thanks. Oh, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. I sneezed. Gave you a sunstone, I hope it may help you to commit a crime! Yes, what do you sell over here? Though every traveller never passes the chance to restock all their fucking funny... Oh! Hello there! You've not got the one kind of weapon that I was looking for. You've not got rods. Spare the rod. Hurt the man. Onion. We've made these out of all sorts of onions that you can own. First aid. Here we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. Wanting stuff. And I'll eventually want the ability to set things on fire. Could I convince you to buy some large feathers? Some wolves, one of this, a lot of very hot stones, and the wind stones as well, please. And then, from you, I will have this. By slow or what armor? I would need light armor 2 to wear that. It's +1 though. Like, I may as well wait until I find one of these in the wild, really. Just see if one shows up. I'll buy slow then. I'll buy a slow-moving horse. Look at that. Right, where am I going with the slow device then? I'm ashamed to admit I don't fully remember. I guess I'm just going back to Dallin to ask what it'll say on the map. He's gonna cough up a chocobo when he sees this sunstone. Every time he sees these stones that I bring him, another bird is born. I'll bet you didn't fucking know that, did you? Being a fool. I want to go to the left real quick. I want to go over here to this. It's the one bit we haven't visited at all yet, and so it's bothering me. It's bothering my mind. I don't think we want to go after the big wolf yet. Or do we? The big wolf might be too strong. I don't remember when it recommends that you fight the big wolf. Does the guide. Can we get to the... We can get to the Westersons from here. It's the west part of the Sunds. Well, seeing as the combat carries on largely on its own, I won't even have to pause the game while I look this up, will I? A real dog's making noise somewhere. Please heal me. I'm holding the book. I'm so close. I'm so close to the truth. Oh yeah, no, I'm really far away is what I've now realised. It does actually recommend that you go after it at this point, so we'll do that now. We'll do that now and have that be fine. It's better to do it at the right time. We've got 2 people in our party, let's hit a big dog until he calms down. Shut up, there's a real dog outside being like, don't do the fucking ghoul of you. You're just gonna say that right in front of me. He thinks he's next. You're a real dog, not a fake one. I'm only concerned about the digital dog that's ruining all the post office. You don't believe me. Try as he may, the dog just can't believe his ears. Ooh, it can't believe its luck. It's sat here in a big puddle. which is, I guess, desirable in some way, because there appears to have been nothing else to that statement. No, the puddle was the point. That's all the dogs want. All the dogs want is is it wet? Yes. Good, I'll sit here. and they do it to annoy you. They know you don't want them dragging all that through the carpets. They have spite for you. Cats have the reputation as bastards. The dogs can run roughshod. They've earned your trust. They've not even earned it at this point. Well, some of them, to be fair, they are dogs. If you look at them, they are dogs, and that's pretty great. So honestly, who's to say? Who's to say who's right or wrong? Not me. I'm just here laughing and coughing. My 2 favourite hobbies. My 2 favourite hobbies, and then there's the other one, being silly. Right, where precisely over here? Where precisely in the Westersand can I find a dog the size of which would cause problems for commerce? Well, there's another large bird. Oh dear, that's a very powerful large bird. Yeah, he doesn't want anything to do with us. And vice versa. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please, strong bird. I feel like we've maybe entered a more difficult area of the Wester Sands than I was. Yeah, even the wolves couldn't get you. Even an ordinary wolf. Right, let's simply run at full speed past any dog who might hinder us. Oh, I've got to go back this way, I think. This is fine, isn't it? It's fine for me to escape. Still too powerful. You know what I probably should have looked up in the big book was where... It's annoying that you've showed up, because we can't possibly beat you, but also, like, you're a rare thing. I can't do anything about this skeleton. And I don't know if I'm ever going to see him again. It's fine. I can't realistically do anything about this situation. I'll have to kiss him later. At a later date, approaching him will mean my demise. He can almost certainly... A skeleton like that wandering around in the jungle of sand can almost certainly one-shot me. Here we go, normal wolves. This wolf's more normal, isn't it? That's more like the wolves we're used to hurting in the desert, isn't it? It's better for everyone. Better for your teeth. I should never have tried to bite the wolves out here. They're all too powerful. I knew we should never have made dogs out of stone. What was the point? I kept daring anyone to tell me, but they never could. They never could. Nobody ever gave me a good idea of what the fuck. Come on. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I've found a good speedrunning tactic. It's called the sleepy dog. The faster the dog is, the more it sleeps. This is the truth, and therefore the reverse must also be true. Here's the hound. Right. Now, before we get into causing any chaos, let's heal everyone. And yourself. Though you are closer to full health than I. Right. I don't suppose Libra... Oh, I just cast Libra on myself and then I see all. Right. The wolf is weak against earth, which is not helpful to me. You're weak against wind, which is equally unhelpful. The less powerful dog must be destroyed first if we are to have any chance. The big lad has not even noticed. Will you come over here? He will not. Well, let's just hurt wolves in ordinary ways then. You did a little pirouette with your knife out, which I think is grand. But just bear in mind, there are easier ways to strike. Wow, there's less to you than I was sort of worried there was. Cure yourself before he goes. Yeah, you see, aren't you glad? Orange, you're glad that you summoned more wolves. Alright, I went at him. I remembered you being more of a problem. Am I thinking of a different large dog? Who's to say? I probably didn't even need 2 people for that. Why did you agree to come out here? I said I was up to nothing much and you're like, yeah, sure, I'll hurt a dog with you. I'll hurt a dog with you for money. I won't ask any questions about this. This has no reason to come up again. After the 5th dog, you lose the ability to ask questions. Oh! So much. I need more hup. More hup for me. And then what do you want? Increase physical attack damage? I want to increase magic for you, surely. Or I could... Well, I've got 2. I've not even found any of these yet. I've not even found the other I've not even found the magic Kirch. Let's increase this. It makes more sense. It doesn't give me access to anything new. But, you know, a blue mole's a blue mole, isn't it? At the end of the day, I'm not going to look at it through the lens of agony. It hurts anything that you perceive through it. I don't know why we invented this. A lot of people were put off out of a misconception that it hurt the user, but the moment they found out that that wasn't the case, it's kind of sad, really. How quickly that changed when it became somebody else's problem. I worry for the future of my own face. It could happen to anyone. You've closed whatever this place is. No, we're not allowed in the aerodrome. Oh, I'm reluctant. Aerodrome kept glancing over at me. Oh dear. They're not fond of us and our noses. I need to heal myself. I need to heal myself and strap myself to the big water wheel. I need to know what it's like to be a plank of wood in one of these things. And this is the closest I'll get to experiencing that. There's nothing else for it, we've got to do these things, haven't we? Right. So, I'll report that I've hurt the wolf correctly. Then we'll go to Dallin. And we'll make further mischief. And then that'll be all merry and bright, won't it? And then you might have a Christmas chance. Which is of course a chance for an additional Christmas to occur. Now I know we're all a bit cautious, since the Fairly Odd Parents clarified that infinite Christmases will sap their strength. However, it's not that easy to get a Christmas chance. So, 1 or 2 is fine. If it gets out of hand, we'll talk to this guy. Find a weapon that suits your needs and then stick yourself onto it. There's weapons all around! I have a passing interest in various kinds of weapon. Guns not so. Guns bore me a little bit. I don't find them interesting for whatever reason. I honestly couldn't tell you why. I guess I don't really feel much about, like, bows and arrows either. They're not as interesting to me as a fun blade, or a big stick that might hurt. I don't remember why I came in here, good day. What have you got? Have you got... No, it's the same stock. It's the same stock, nothing I can use and everything I can hate. Everything I can seal inside the big fucking seal. It's not a real seal, it's an interesting one. Seals are interesting, but this is a specific new kind of specifically interesting seal. And its existence helps me transport goods. Because it's like a big... a safe, almost. A safe throughout the ages. Hello, I've done it. Give me so many things. This is for help my wife. You see, I found a head guard. I'm at 500 gil. Should you have some fun things? Do you agree? Stand near the bazaar and say some fantastic stuff to me. Alright, someone's left their drink on the floor. That's unattended and on the ground. Can you imagine? Oh. You want to hurt the little man? Why? It's very rare. It's very rare, and my name's Dantro. A spiteful beast threatens desert travellers, and we have now fixes its gaze upon our humble camp. We can no longer ignore this threat. A powerful foe that we need to go and do something about. Well, you're out in the east, aren't you? Would there be... Might we have cause to do that? I'm gonna go to the gambit shop real quick. Because I can't see how to adjust people's gambits. So, unless that unlocks at some point in the story, do I have to, like, go in and be like, how do I make it happen? Pardon me, sir, how do I make it happen? Ah, alright, this isn't a thing I have to be concerned about yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna look up real quick. Since it's about time, this is about the length of an episode, I'm gonna go and look if this is a good time to hunt the flowering cactoid. And if it is, then that's the next thing we'll do. But either way, I shall see you next time. Ta-ra in Rabanasta for now. Ooh, 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 ooh.